Hey, good morning, guys. Ian. Ian living in the Philippines. Coffee in hand. Fresh cup of coffee. So I think it's around 6:15. The sun's just going up here in the Philippines. It's a little bit nippy this morning. So, yeah, my thought of the day. Not actually my thought of the day, but I watched a video yesterday from an old 77-year-old trying to be very clever, but it gave me some ideas, some thoughts for this video now, and for another video that I'll be doing later on today, reviewing that very video that he done. Some guys, especially the older ones, like this 77-year-old, has a big problem with bar girls. May I say that word, prostitute, here on YouTube? Hookers, or whatever you want to call them. He has some problem with why. Oh, did he have some bad experiences in his past? I'm not sure. Or is it just because he's old? He has done videos before where an American, Mike, the channel Mike and Arlene, he was bashing them because the Mike takes his wife down the Red Street, the walking street in Angeles City. It's a red light district. And they go in the bars. Oh, and John doesn't like this. Oh, sorry, did I say John? Sorry. We'll cut that bit out. And the 77-year-old doesn't like this. Oh, how could he? Anyway, it doesn't matter where you go in the world, you'll always find red light districts. Every single country. And this 77-year-old yesterday, he was going on about, the girls, what they're thinking in their head, and when they're having sex with maybe their husbands, are they thinking about their husband at that time? Or maybe the hundreds of guys that they've had before? This is a guy, he says, his opinion, what he thinks. What is it? What a strange ideas this guy has in his head. There's a program that I watched. Britain's, can't remember the title now. Britain's Best Brothel, I think it's called. It's run from a mother and daughter, and it shows you how the brothel works. They call it also parlor, and shows you how it all works. The girls that work there, they sit there, and they talk with each other and wait for their customers. Which customers come. What it does not show is what happens behind the doors upstairs. But it shows you how the whole thing works. And all the girls are married and have children. And this 77-year-old is, and how do their families know? Do their husbands know? You can see he's got the total negative way of thinking. And he says in his view, it's not morally Christian to do something like this. Something to do with his age, I think. He's not up to date. Talking about religion. Wait, just let me have a sip of my coffee. He calls me Mr. Know-It-All. Well, when you look at these things, I think he's the Mr. Know-It-All. Yes, I do know a lot, but not all of it. I get asked, Ian, why do you know so much? Because I watch many different types of programs, information, research. So this is all tongue in cheek. How long has prostitution been around? From day one. Well, not day one. The day God, by the way, I'm an atheist, so God put Eve down on the earth. Some of you might not like to hear it, but she was the first prostitute. Why did God put her on the earth? It's in the Bible. Have sex and make kids. Huh? Right? And she was there to stop Adam from wanking himself crazy. Oh, Adam's sitting there wanking himself and wanking his own. God says, oh my, come on, I've got to stop this. So, here, there's Eve. Do your bit and have some kids. We've got to get some people on this planet. That's how it all started. And you go through all the ages. Prostitution was always there, and sex slavery. It's been there, always been, and it'll always be here while there's women on this earth. Cheers. Yeah. So it's around everywhere, every country, and yeah, he tried to make it look very bad in his video yesterday. Actually, he named no names, but he said at the beginning of his video, what I'm going to say now is what I've been told. Very clever, old man. And then everything he goes, or not everything, he slowly goes into, he does his introduction or something, then slips into my stories. Me, my wife, her daughter. And then how, like I just said before, I wonder what the woman is thinking when she's lying on her back, earning a few dollars. And then when she's at home, having sex with her husband, what's going through her head? And that these women are also could be corrupt, that they pawn things to get money, that they go gambling because of the scene that they were in. Bar girls or prostitutes or whatever, they're all bad women. And they are with, oh, and they'll be bad wives. You can see this 77-year-old has no idea what he's talking about. But then again, it's only what people have told him, right? Good one, 77-year-old. Maybe you get some more information and look what people have told you. I'm sure you have lots more to say. Fascinating. This is what we do on YouTube. We watch each other's channels, sometimes very closely, see what they're saying, get snippets of things. So we have our own content. like now, so I can do this video. If the 77-year-old had not done his video yesterday, what would I be talking about now? Maybe something else. But it is very interesting, the subject. Red light districts. Oh, yeah, I'm jumping a bit back and forth here, but it doesn't matter. Soho in London. Is that not also they have their red light district? Do women walk down there with boyfriends or husbands? I think so, yes. Amsterdam, very famous one. I can't actually think of the name, even though it's very famous. Do women go down there with their boyfriends? And yes, it's a very big tourist attraction. The Reeperbahn in Germany. Do women walk down there with their husbands? Yes, they do. Again, it's a big like tourist attraction. Here in Anglia City, do women walk down there? Yes, I've seen lots of women who do not work there. Korean tourists, guys that take their girlfriends or their wives there to see what it's all about. It's a tourist attraction. Shanghai, where the old man mentioned China. Yes, that's where I was. 12 years. We were a group of guys with girlfriends, with wives, mostly Filipina. Went to the street almost every weekend. 12 years. So I think Mr. Know It All, I think I know a little bit about the scene. Now he's probably going to go, oh, yeah, he's a pimp or whatever. Actually, you could call me that. It's because you don't know anything about the scene. I'll tell you very quickly what we done. After we got, when I say group, we were like 10 or 12 guys. We all met up and went to the street. We started at sometimes 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturday, in the town, having a meal, few beers, cheap ones, cheap beers to start off with. And then at 9 o'clock, there's a bar called Malone's, where there was a live band at 6. So that's where the evening used to start off, at 9 o'clock. That's too early for these girls. You know, the girls. They usually started coming in at 11 or midnight, because that's when most of the guys are starting to get drunk and they're easy to get. So 9 o'clock was Malone's. Yeah, and then they used to play till 1 or 2 o'clock, and then we used to go to the street. It's just over the street. It's a street. I think 10, 12, 13 bars there. Even though I was 12 years there, I can't remember how many bars there were. It was a long time. This street's not there anymore. Well, the street's there, but not the bars. The Tongrenlu, if you're interested, look it up on the YouTube. Tongrenlu. So as we were a big group, I told you we had girlfriends and wives. We used to go in these bars because there's live music. It's not just what the 77-year-old thinks. It's all not like that. If you would have gone in, but you won't go in anyway. But you have a big mouth talking about it. So we used to go in there, live music. We knew the managers of the bars. We knew the waitresses of the bars. We knew the bands that were playing in the bars because we were there a long time. We were friends. What we used to do was we used to look after the girls, because the girls that we were with, they also have many friends, and all they're Filipino. It was like being in a Filipino bar or Filipino bar. 50 to 100 these girls in there. Crazy. We used to take guys in there who were visiting from abroad. So, for example, Germany, my company, we took there. I'd wow. So we used to take care of the girls because you get lots of crazy old idiots going in there and taking photos under the skirts and of the boobies and touching them and everything. So we used to go in there and make sure that that didn't happen. Bouncers, old man, 77-year-old man, tough guy. It refers to me also sometimes, the tough guy. Yeah, baby. So that's what we used to do. Take care of the girls. And so all the other girls, yep, they used to get their men and go away and do their thing. So we were just making sure that they were safe, that they weren't going with some crazy idiots. And we done that for 12 years. So you get to know all the girls, where they come from, if they're married, if they have children. And like I said before, you'd be amazed how many of these girls are married and have children. Do their husbands know where they are? Of course. They're sending the money back home. Do they know what they're doing? Of course they do. I won't say that all of them know, but a very large majority of them do. This is what 77-year-old, do their husbands know what they're doing, where they're going? Then, yeah, all the dark secrets. Oh, it's getting nice and light now. And even so, I said before it was a bit nippy. The sun's coming up now. You can feel it already. So it's going to be a nice day again. Yeah, and when you get to know these girls, you see it in a completely different like. They're not these bad, sleazy prostitutes who go around and whatever. There was also a girl, very, very sexy woman, long black hair, straight, big boobies. I'm not a booby man, but she had big boobies. Um, very well dressed every time, every weekend. And she was going with many guys. And I said to her, I said, why don't you just get a boyfriend? I said, you have no problem. Get a boyfriend who has money and get you up. No, she says, I like doing this. Like, huh? She said, no, I don't want to get tied up with a guy. I'd rather do this. Different guys from different countries give me lots and lots of money. I'll do it until I can't no more, then I can retire. And this is like the girls, what I told you before in the this British, um, the British, a great British brothel or something. If you go into that program and they interview the girls, their background, how long they've been doing this job, or they've done it before, stopped, but they wanted to do it again because they missed it, and they make new friends. It's completely different to what many people think it is, especially the 77-year-old guy. That's the one of the puppies trying to get out again. Anyway, I've rambled on and off about this motorbike in the background. yeah, I'll be doing a video later on today, maybe, or maybe tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. Reviewing the video that this 77-year-old done about me. And okay, me saying that, what he'll say is, I'm putting myself in that role that he mentioned. But anyway, we'll go through his video. We'll review it, and you then tell me what he yeah, what his way of thinking is. Is he right or is he wrong? The way he's thinking. Anyway, I'll finish now. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you on my next one. So until then, from me and the puppy here, hello, from the puppy here, it's goodbye. Bye, guys. Take care.